wanted to pick up. It's really it's interesting. It's interesting. It really picks up. Anyway, yeah. So Secret Six is my number 4. Number 5. Sorry, I said number 5. I meant to say number 3. XMen. Yeah, I like the XMen. This is the only Marvel team that I have on my list. I'm not into the Avengers, so they're not on here. So yeah, X-Men. What can I say about the X-Men? I mean, you got Cyclops, the best leader and my personal favorite mutant, who's like determined and strong, and will like do it, and he inspires people. You got Wolverine, the bad boy, the guy who's like nobody wants to really be around, but he's still respected because even though he kills. You got everything in the X-Men. You got everything from an outsider girl like Rogue to a German trapeze Catholic Nightcrawler. I think he's Roman Catholic actually. But anyway, X-Men. There's so many different versions of them. So many. I'm gonna go with like the famous ones, like Wolverine, Cyclops, Gambit, and Jean Grey, and all those. Yeah. So, yeah, X-Men. Definitely. Most assuredly. Moving on to number 2. Justice League of America. Yeah, joke. Oh, what? His number 2 is Justice League? Well, then it was number 1. We'll get to that in a minute. But yes, I love Justice League. I really do. Justice League rocks. All of them. I like all of Justice League. I bet that I've read. I bet I wouldn't like the Detroit years or maybe Justice League International, but still, Justice League was good. Is good. It's a team that it can go through many things, but you usually have to have the big guns. Except this time, the new Justice League with Hal Jordan leading it and stuff. I'm really looking forward to that because that looks like it's a different type. They're gonna have to rely more on themselves and become stronger characters, even though they're smaller, lesser known heroes. Yeah, Justice League definitely one of the tops. It's not my number 1, but my number 1. It's kind of an oddball, but it's more of it's a favorite for me. So yeah, number 2 is Justice League. Definitely great. I don't really need to say much more. Moving on to my number 1 pick, The Outsiders. Now, The Outsiders have gone through a lot of changes. Okay, maybe not a lot, but when the changes that they do go through are more radical than most. The original team was more like, was these guys, Geoforce, Halo, Metamorpho, Katana, Black Lightning, and Batman. It went on for a while, but then it was kind of ditched, and then replaced later on with a team led by Dick Grayson, and with Arsenal, Grace, Thunder, Jade, and a few others. I've been really getting to Outsiders. I really love them. I mean, I know they're not the Justice League. I know they're not as strong as the Justice League or as powerful, and if they were in a fight with the Justice League, they would lose. But still, that doesn't change that I love the Outsiders the best. And it's close between Justice League and Outsiders. But I love the Outsiders, man. It's just like I love every version of them. Where I can't really say that for the Justice League because the Detroit years, it looks kind of stupid. But the Outsiders, love every version. And yeah. So yeah, pick up some Outsider comic books. See what you've been missing. I guarantee you'll like some. And if you don't, pick up some other ones. Jeez, pick up the right ones for crying out loud. So yeah, I'm LaserDude99. And remember, if I don't like it, it's not worth reading. Oh, my review's over and I'm gonna leave it here now. I'm going to do something else.